For those that are finding it hard right now, walking the dark night of the soul, or experiencing the dark night of the soul, it is harrowing to say the least. And it almost feels like it's this never-ending cycle of when will anything change, or will anything change? Am I going to carry this heavy energy in this? Sometimes I could describe it as grief at times, like this bone-quenching density energy that you feel like you're just constantly wading through. You're constantly wading through the mud, and it does feel like it goes on forever. But I'm here today just to remind you that better days are going to come, and this is all for your highest good. And although while we're experiencing the dark night of the soul, at some point we will understand, or understand, that it's the best thing that could have ever happened to us. And we will be grateful one day that, sorry, you'll have to excuse me, I'm walking down a bit of a landslide. You see the tree there, look, with the roots? Fits into what we're talking about. We've been uprooted. We've had everything we've known or built or what we thought was us just ripped and pulled from underneath us. And this tree symbolises it beautifully, if you can relate to that. But we've had a deep uprooting, and we're having to navigate a whole new way of living, a whole new way of being that we've never experienced before, which is ultimately what causes so much confusion on this journey. So if you are watching this video, I totally understand how you're feeling and what you may be going through right now. As for myself, I've walked through multiple dark nights, and to say they get any easier, that would be a lie. And I've almost experienced doubts and questioning myself, although I have been through this process more than a couple of times. We still have them moments of questioning, doubting, fears coming up. But what we need to realise is that these fears and emotions, whatever they might be, confusion, fear, lack, abandonment, whatever it might be, you will know personally what you're facing as your main core wound. And although we move forward, when these fears and doubts come to the surface, it's the energy rising to the surface so we can integrate and almost transmute and gradually release. And the uncomfortable thing is that it doesn't happen in a linear fashion. Energy moves in waves, moves in spirals. So some days we may be feeling more in harmony with ourselves, and then other days we feel like we're plummeting back. We're going back down the hole that we thought we were climbing out of. And it seems like this endless cycle of going through the motions. And it's extremely exhausting. And you may be feeling it yourself right now, that you're just tired. No one can resonate with how you're feeling or what you're experiencing. And day-to-day life, even your normal routines that you used to be able to adapt and drive yourself into, or your hobbies and things like that. It's all changed. The whole face of the game, the whole face of it has changed, and we have to learn to adapt to this new frequency that we're learning to live with, and embracing uncomfort as much as what we can, whilst also not being so hard on ourselves and feeling like we're losing, or we're behind, and we should be here right now and everybody else's life. But the journey that we're walking is not the same as everybody else's, and it doesn't mean we're any better. We're just not walking the path that everyone else is walking right now, and we have to come to terms with that, and we have to anchor into the trust that this is all for our highest good, and then at the right time all will be revealed. And I'm not saying to you that you're going to wake up tomorrow morning and the weight's just going to completely drop off your shoulders and the love of your life's going to turn up at your door, or you're going to win the lottery or anything like that, but miracles will start to happen in your life in the most smallest ways that you'll look back on, and then you'll realize this sequence of events. The universe has a very clever way of planting what we need in our journey at just the right time, and it all leads to a bigger unfolding, and at the end of it all we can look back and we can be grateful that we didn't give up, that we showed up every day and we trusted the process. And the key thing for me is to try and stay present as much as you can. It's so easier said than done when your mind is going, excuse my noisy dog, she drives me up the wall, she does. Yeah, so we just have to keep showing up for ourselves, lean into the discomfort, take time with yourself. You're doing far better than what you know right now. And if you knew how beautifully this was going to unfold, you probably wouldn't be beating yourself up about it. You would probably feel a little bit more relaxed and a bit more at peace. But that's the beauty of it. It's trusting the unknown, anchoring into the present as much as we can, and not letting the mind take control of where we're going. So I hope this video was helpful for you today. If you did like this video, I would appreciate a subscribe and a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll be here on the next video. And if you do want to reach out to me or have a look at my descriptions below, I'm more than happy to connect with you and give you guidance if you need it. So keep going, keep showing up for yourself. You're doing far better than what you know. Love you, God bless.